Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing here, and I'm here to tell you to hit that bell notification. You got to slam that bell notification. You need to stay up to date and sidestep and audible the criminal gangster cartel that fleece, heist, and chiced you, right? They fleece, heist, and chiced the retail trader, and you need to hit that like button, the bell notification, and subscribe to the channel, comment down below to help push us through the YouTube algorithm, and so that way we can influence, educate, and most importantly, inform more and more people to profit and sidestep and audible the market manipulators and the criminal gangsters and all the latest breaking news and coin updates as we move into a cashless society in 2024 that starts at peace and love. Hit that subscribe button. Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing, and we can take a quick look at the price, the crypto price. You can see the dollar is steady around 114 and change. And you can see the crypto price has continued to come down last night. It was a very up and down day yesterday, but you can see the Bitcoin price. At the Bitcoin price, you can see came up in this, or came down into that support area, and then came up to that 200-day moving average and got rejected in a 3-hour time frame. See that right there yesterday? And then we came right back down again. And now we're still sitting in that same area just below and on the top part of this blue support zone, which is a major support level that we've been talking about that the Bitcoin price needs to hold, or we fall down to the 16,598.54. And that's the same area we're in today again. You can see we've been in this range for quite some time, ever since about August the 22nd. So a full month that we've been sitting in this same area. And again, that's the technical analysis. If you can break above this 19,184.82, get on top of that 200-day, you could try to make a run towards that direction. But if you fail to hold this, you're going to come back down again and retest a low that hasn't been hit in quite some time at 16,598. And then that would give you one step above that 13,336 technical target of this bear flag that we formed down here, where you broke down out of this bear flag, formed the pole right here, see the pole, and then the flag, right? And a targeted move is from the top to the bottom of the flag, right, to the point of a breakout, and that gets you this technical target all the way down here at 13,831, or our 13,336 price target that was made last year. If we scroll through in a quick update at XRP, you can still see we're getting rejected by that blue resistance box that we had up there, and that was our major sell target from when the price of XRP was down here and even back here. If it could ever break that 37-cent level, this was the range. That top part of that resistance zone box blue was our resistance area, and it did get up into there a little bit. It peaked its head up about 5, 6, 7, 8% higher, and then come right back down again. And now we're just above the 200-day, which we're probably going to tag today, maybe even the 37 cents. And that could be where there's some buyers to try to get it to come back up and look something like that. And then you either got to break to the upside, right? Or you would come right back down again and confirm a double top if it did something like that and got rejected, and that would drive the price way down. But until we get to that stage of the game, your current resistance is 50 cents. Your current major support is 37 cents. If you break the 200-day and this 37-cent major area, you come down to 32 cents. And at the worst case scenario, you want to get supported at 29, or you start breaking into the low levels that Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing has had ever since the XRP price was all the way into this symmetrical triangle back there, which is a neutral continuation pattern, descending upper resistance, ascending lower support, 90-degree angle on entry. Technical target is from the top to the bottom to the point of a breakout, and if you do that, it looks like that and brings you right in line with the target right here that old Vincenzo made back when the XRP price was still consolidating in the fall. Oh, about a year ago now, because we're in the early stages, almost 1/3 of the way through fall, and that's about when we started making this prediction last year, up in that range up there, right? And then if we look at the Commerce Resource, somebody had a question on. I don't even know if I have that because that's not something that I currently hold. Commerce Resource. Wow, this thing went way down. This is not something that I hold, but you can see where Commerce Resource is. If you look out to the weekly, you can see it's been in this falling channel for quite some time. And right now we're currently on the bottom part of support where we've hit a few times and got a bounce back, right, in its history. Whoops, let's get back here. Commerce Resource, where it's bounced off lower support a few times. You can see back here in 2013-14 it bounced, came up, then it came pretty close and hit here in 2020, bounced. Now it's coming back down to this blue fib circle and an actual target that we had down here. You see that where this is? We haven't looked at this in a while, but you can see the price was down here at lower support. And this could be an area where you get a bounce on lower support here and a blue fib circle. You could come down, start to form a bottom around here, and maybe come back and try to trade back to the upside. But that is something that could go lower, absolutely. If it breaks this critical 0.0691, you're likely to come down to the 2.618 Fibonacci, which is the next ring below it, and that's a huge fall to the downside. But this is an area where there has been some support, and this could be an area when you come along the bottom of this that you bottom out, and then some buyers come in and you drive the price back up to upper resistance in the 200-day moving average. But that is something that we're going to have to pay attention to and watch out for there. And then if we take a look at hurricane, category 4 hurricane, very impressive storm, a well-defined eye. It doesn't get any more beautiful than this in the weather department. If you're looking at a category 4 hurricane, the way it looks healthy. It's got good inflow, it's got good outflow, right? It's got good venting. Wind shear is favorable, upper atmosphere is favorable, and this thing's going to come on shore as a category 4/category 5 hurricane. And you can see it came out of the Caribbean and then went due west and then turned more to the northeast, and then to the north, due north, and now northeast, right? And it's going to cross over, it looks like Port Charles, just south of Port Charles, and just north of Fort Myers is going to be where landfall takes place later on today. And it's going to be a devastating hurricane down there. You can see a beautiful eye wall, beautiful eye, right? It doesn't get any better than that. You can see the beautiful couple 100-mile wide eye, and the heavy rains and winds would be on the northwest side of the storm, would be the heaviest winds. And if you're on the south side of the eye wall, it's going to push in the ocean water into you. So if you live north of the eye wall, you get an offshore wind, less flooding. South of the eye wall, when it comes in, like if you're in Bonnet Springs, probably catastrophic flooding coming into there. The Fort Myers coastline and south, catastrophic flooding coming in there, right? But if you get to, like, say, Port Charles, you're going to still get some flooding off the bay. But if you get to Sarasota, you're going to get an offshore wind, so you shouldn't have too much coastal flooding, right? But to the south side, where all the water is being pushed inland, this is going to be a catastrophic flooding event, and this is going to be a catastrophic hurricane, as it's going to be a strengthening, not a weakening, but a strengthening Cat 4, borderline Cat 5 right now, as sustained winds are getting up near 155 miles an hour. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in the days and weeks that follows, where the eye actually comes on shore and the people that take the brunt of this major hurricane. Like, subscribe, and share.